For some reason, my lawns never look good. It must be time for a new mower.
Whoops.
I have made a steam-powered mower in the past, so I decided to make a better one as this one had some issues. But my wife has a robot vacuum and thinks a robot mower would work well. Mammotion reached out as a sponsor for this video, sending us the Luba 2. My daughter gets to work setting it up. Outsourcing this job to Joel. He's going to sort out the mower for me. He works in a hot rod shop, built a mean as K25 Corolla. Here it is. Okay, we'll check back in a little while, see how you're getting on. While Joel pulls the motor apart to make it run on steam, I work on the boiler. I cut some 5mm plate and drill some big holes in it, 44mm I think. I cut some seamless pipe as the chimneys inside the min. Then TIG weld the whole thing together. Make sure if you're going to do something like this, you're a pretty competent welder. If you're going to weld anything with steam in it, it can get pretty dangerous. I have my ASME 9 ticket and I've done a bit of high pressure welding, like over 10,000 psi. So hopefully this gets nowhere near that. Back on the robo mower, it comes with this really good quality magnetic screwdriver to assemble everything. She takes off the blanking plate and plugs in the camera, then screws it into place. Then same thing with the bumper. Plug it in as the bumper has a switch in it and screw it on. Then put in the key and the mower part is ready. This is a quick explanation of what Joel is doing. So you have the normal camshaft, pushes down on the valve which lets air and fuel into the piston. What Joel is going to do is weld another lump on the other side of the cam so that it's pushing the valve down twice as much, letting steam in every single stroke. Ends up looking something like that. A bit hard to draw, but I've got another video on the steam mower on my channel if you want to check out in more detail how it's made. Then the chickens help with setting up the base for charging. And she puts the pole and the RTK aerial together, then plugs it into the charging station. Secures it down with these supplied plastic pegs, then runs the power cord into the house. We're back out at Joel's.
Hey.
Joel's been working on this is called the Firebox now, eh?
Yes, the Firebox.
Yeah. So
that goes up on there.
That goes onto the exhaust.
Like so. We've got holes underneath to let the air through.
And then the exhaust will also go through. That's how you get that chuff, 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 chuff like a choo-choo train.
And then this pipe here will be going through the Firebox. Superheated steam.
Exactly. Superheated steam is what we're after. And that will feed into the top of the boiler because you can't feed it in the bottom because water will come out.
And then we'll just be shooting hot water down.
Yeah. So we need to put a fitting in the top, but I'm going to leave this with Joel again. Back out at Joel's place, and he has finished the mower. I just plumbed this stuff up at work. We've got the elbow off at the moment, and we're just going to try light it up and boil some water, see how it goes. I'll just do one Coke can full of water. See how it goes, eh? Bit of wood going in now. We might have to use coal when the time comes, but we're just doing a bit of a test. Joel reckons there's pressure already. Yes, there is pressure. Cool. We've got pressure already. Go on, Joel, let her out. Woo! Toot toot! That's cool, do it again. We've got it plumbed up and seeing what happens.
Let's put the fire out.
Hey, let's put the fire out.
Steam and fire doesn't mix, eh?
Yeah. We have issues with getting it working, so Joel ends up doing some more modifications. Meanwhile, the girls are mapping the yard with the Luba 2. So you need to do a lap around like the perimeter. You control it with your phone and it's skid steer setup. Here's a bit of a view of how the app works. You just tap either side, steer it around. It's quite fun actually. Its small size lets it get in between all the trees and underneath things that you can't normally get to, which is a bit of a plus, less time on the line trimmer. And there we go, it's already working. You will actually see that our lawn appears to get better as the video goes on. As it turns, the omnidirectional wheels slide well, so it doesn't tear the grass. This is a few days later and it's starting to look good. Okay, I'm just hooking up some pipes. We've totally changed the design. I'll show you what's going on in a minute. So, the updates. We have an old oxy bottle cylinder here. Should be able to handle heaps of pressure. The steam will come out of the boiler through this pipe into the oxy bottle. Then, when it's ready to go, open the valve. I've got all that pressure built up and through the engine and out the sweet chimney. I cut these branches up as I didn't have any other firewood. We've got a little bit of a fire started in there. The pressure safety gauge, we're at the all good section and then run section. It's actually quite cold today, it's nice to be lighting the fire. Check this out. Woo. It took me a real long time to get it up to pressure last time, and it only ever got up to about 40 psi. And I think I know why. It's because the tank was down here, the steam's coming out, then this tank was acting like a radiator and recondensing the steam, so it was making itself just cool itself down all the time and drop pressure. So I'm hoping now with the tank above it, the fire through the chimney should keep this bottle quite warm, so that will stop the steam from recondensing and my pressure will go up. But she's a bit of an ungainly thing now. Joel's come out to help me today.
Hello.
And we've got some drier firewood, and with these mods hopefully we see some action. There's not much lawn to mow because the Luba's been going around mowing everything. Alright, if you blow into here, the fire goes way better and faster. So, if this video gets like 100,000 views, we can get the turbo over here to the exhaust. Then it will exhaust the steam out there. And it will be sucking air in and then blowing out for a hose into the bottom. So we have a turbocharged mower. Turbocharged steam mower?
Maybe.
Alright, we're starting to build pressure now. Joel's got the fire stinging. We're up to 60 psi. Jumping forward to this cool shot I got with a dove that came and landed beside the Luba too. This thing's pretty quiet and I think the dove was just curious what it was. Here we're running the mower lengthways up and down the yard, so it does big long stretches and it runs non-stop for about 2 hours, and then it'll go back and charge itself, and then it can come out and it can just do that continuously. Back and forth as many times as you want. You could probably do 5 people's lawns this size with this thing. And George the dog comes out to check out what's going on, as the mower will just stop if it gets like too close to him. Alright, we've got the coal. We've got some coal going in there now. We want to try and really get some more heat, more fury in this thing, so we can do the whole lawn. The pressure riser is pretty slow. I don't think this boiler's working very good. There we go, look, gasification. That's what Colin Furr's got his mower to run on. Joel literally just said that. Just over 130, we're about to run again. There's not much grass, so we're going to try and mow some leaves. Alright, here we go. It sounded like a motor when it was going hard, eh?
Yeah.
But it was shooting so much water out.
Mm.
If we could take the inlet from the top,
Yeah.
I reckon that would be heaps better. Great success. I mean, check it out. Does it get better than that? Close-up shot, Joel.
I don't see anything better than that.
Mate, what other mower could do that?
My mower at home could not do this.
It's pretty practical too. So like we've done 3 meters.
Yep.
I mean, how long is it going to take really?
Oh, it's probably about at least half an hour for that pressure to build up again.
Yeah.
So easy.
Do the math.
Couple of weeks
This
maybe
year?
to do this lawn. Yep.
Yeah.
It's like we need the whole
thought it
thing
was-
to be
Yeah.
boiler.
Yeah, just like boiler all the way up. All the way
Yeah.
up.
Nothing can stop me.
Turbo, so the fire is just cranking the whole time, so we'll be able to keep up with it.
I'm not sure it's going to be enough
Give you enough.
airflow.
Yeah, if we had a small engine.
Yeah.
If we had a small fire, because I think even that other engine I had almost kept up
Yeah.
once it was going.
Yeah.
So yeah, little engine, big turbo, massive boiler, simple.
Yeah. 3 meter cutting blades.
One more year of research, we'll have this thing dialed. Well, I'm starting to think that maybe the robot mower is a bit more practical. To be honest, this thing is a game changer. Every weekend now, I don't have to think about mowing the lawns. Zoom in, you can see the pattern you can make it do. So this is going to do like a crosshatch sort of thing. It's going to go one way, then swap and go the other way. And there we go, we get a first person view. So now the wife can see what I'm up to in the backyard. And if I get a bit too close, it just backs up. You can see the cross hatching now on the grass where it's been mowing. It mowed yesterday as well, but we just wanted to mow it a bit shorter. This is what she looks like underneath. We've got the beefy paddle tires. Really cool, like little sand paddles. And then on the front, they've got the omnidirectional wheels. It's pretty filthy. It's been driving, sort of breaking new ground today. And the blades are maybe slightly dull. That must be the side it's cutting there, slightly duller than the other side. So you can flop them over that way, and you can also flop them over that way, so you get 4 sets of blades in one go, and then they give you a whole other set as well, so you can flip them so many times. And I'll even sharpen these blades, so I'll probably get a whole lifetime out of these. This thing is 4-wheel drive and can go up 38 degrees slope. Our section size is 1,000 square meters or a quarter acre. The RTK aerial does a good job of working through trees and obstacles. It can mow at night as well with no problems as it's really quiet. We set up 2 zones at our house. We've got the front yard and the backyard. And you can actually like print patterns into your ground, like write your name and stuff and draw whatever things you want for helicopters to see. Maybe we'll try this in summertime as the grass grows heaps longer and faster in summer. This actually came at a good time because my ride-on mower just broke down. And this thing will just easily outwork the ride-on mower because it can work 24/7. There'll be a link in the description on how you can get your hands on the mower. Something else you could do if you're a bit of an entrepreneur is you could buy one of these things and then charge it to mow a few of your neighbours' yards as well, and you could make a little bit of extra income. Maybe you could set up 5 or 6 of them in a neighbourhood and they could all work for free for you. Anyway, let me know if you guys want to see any more of the steam mower. Looking forward to your comments, and I'll see you in the next one.